We've all been there. You have a great idea in a meeting, but you wait for the perfect moment to speak canned. Someone else says it first. You want to ask for a raise, but you spend weeks preparing until the budget is already closed. You think you're being careful. You think you're being calculated, but in the eyes of power, you're just being timid. And timidity is a crack in your foundation that everyone can see. Today, we're breaking down law. 28 of the 48 laws of power enter action with boldness. To stand strong is the foundation here. Boldness isn't about being a loud man. It's about having the internal certainty that once you commit to a path, you execute without a flicker of doubt. Why is Law 28 built on the foundation of standing strong? Because boldness is a psychological cloak. Weakness is hesitation. When you hesitate, you give your enemies time to think. You show them your insecurities. You make the obstacles look bigger than they are. Strength is momentum. Boldness masks your deficiencies. When you act with total conviction, people assume you know something they don't. They stop questioning your right to be there and start looking for ways to get on your side. Standing strong means that your outward action matches your inward resolve. If you're going to do it like you own the result. Let's look at Count Victor Lustig, man who sold the Eiffel Tower. Twice, Lustig didn't go to a scrap metal dealer and suggest the tower might be for sale. He rented a luxury suite in a top hotel, forged official government stationery, and invited the city's biggest dealers to a secret meeting. The move. He didn't act like a salesman. He acted like a high-level government official burdened by a massive secret. He was bold in his demands, bold in his secrecy, and even bold enough to accept a bribe to ensure one dealer won the bid. The result, because he was so bold, the dealer was too embarrassed to even report the crime when he realized he'd been had. Lustig stood strong in his lie, and because he never blinked, the world believed him. He didn't win because he was smarter. He won because he was bolder. Negotiating a deal, I was hoping we could maybe look at the price. The value of this is X. Let's talk about the timeline for implementation. Correcting a mistake, apologizing profusely and explaining why you failed, acknowledging the error quickly and immediately presenting the bold fix, leading a team asking for consensus on every tiny detail, setting the vision clearly and inviting the team to execute on it. 1. The lion's entrance. When you walk into a room, don't look for a corner to hide and take you up space. 2. Go big or go home. If you're going to ask for a favor, ask for a big one. It is actually easier for people to say yes to a bold vision than a small, nagging request. 3. Fix mistakes with more boldness. If you mess up, don't retreat. Double down on your commitment to the goal. Standing strong means you don't let a stumble turn into a fall. Many of you are afraid that if you're bold, you'll look arrogant or aggressive. Here's the truth. The world forgives a bold mistake much faster than it forgives a timid success. Timidity creates a lingering feeling of awkwardness. Boldness creates a story. Standing strong is the realization that you are the authority of your own life. You don't need to ask permission to be great. You don't need to wait for a sign. The sign is your own hand on the lever. Stop dipping your toe in the water. If you're going to swim, dive in. Stand strong and act with boldness. If this series is helping you sharpen your edge, hit that subscribe button. We are moving toward the finish line, and the laws are getting more intense. Next time, we're looking at Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. I'll show you how to ensure your boldness doesn't lead you off a cliff. Would you like me to show you how to reverse engineer your ultimate goal? Let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.